This is Fabiola from the Gotthard TV, live in Oslo for the 16th edition of the Inferno Metal Festival. We have a true honor to have here with us Attila from Mayhem. How are you today?
Thank you. Very well. A little bit exhausted through the night, but it's great. It's been pretty good. Yeah.
I don't think there could have been a better band to close this wonderful 16th edition of Inferno Metal Festival than Mayhem. The show was absolutely stunning. What was your favorite part of the show?
I think the whole idea, was very interesting and exciting for us. And of course, my peak was still when I was on the stage, and play the songs. It was like a more compact feeling, and to play this here in Oslo, of course, it's always, it's very magical, very, strong, and I think it was a really special event, not just for the fans, but for us as well, it was great. I especially liked, the vibe around the band, it's like an extended kind of fucked up family, but it's really amazing. So
it was. What about the incredible production you put together for this special show?
Well, thank you. It's my sound guy Ture. He's doing great work, and my good friend Jonas. He designed some of the, or most of the things on the stage. He's our stage designer, and this guy's doing amazing. It's all about our crew, and it's a wonderful crew, and our wonderful light technician Anna. It's like been with us for like more than a decade now. And it's strange, to have with this band, to work with this band, because we are kind of special in a way. Many times we are on the edge, pushing boundaries, and not many people can handle that. So it's like...
Agree.
Yeah, and I'm just so happy about them, and it's good to hear back, if it was a good, good sound, it came through, the thing. It's very important that we play music, but it has to be manifested,
Absolutely.
And without our people, without this fucking amazing crew we have, it would be impossible. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
What about the set list of this great set? It must have been quite difficult for you to put it together, because there's so much.
Yeah, it's
to share with the bands right now.
Yeah, and it's different eras from the bands. Of course, we had to refresh some songs, but it's more about the whole idea. We had it for a long time. Actually, not many people know that, but when we switched places with Sven, in the band. Later, we became actually better friends than before. We had some stuff together. Even we had some projects together, and we've been talking about this for a while now, for years actually. Somehow we should just do something together like this way, and it just came true now. It took some time, but it's just like with this band, it's something beautiful. You can't predict anything really, but I can just go with that.
Absolutely. So is there something that maybe you can anticipate to Defiance, working with Sven? New material, or maybe additional live shows in the same format as...
He's gonna do one more show. So we just on a festival called Sweden Rock.
Oh, that's a Sweden.
And so that's gonna be something. And we don't have any concrete plans, Time will tell. Who knows? But I always I like experiments. That's part of my philosophy on music and art. And always do different new things. Try out stuff, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but many times it gives a lot of new ideas and inspiration, you know, and find new ways. So that's how it is for me. So I'm totally open, but we don't have any plans like for the future like that. You know, it's more like just it's more like a plan what we had already, just fulfill now. You know?
So the fans
that
would
was
just
it.
have to.
Yeah, of course the
both of you.
fans. Yeah, I mean, from a fan's perspective, of course it could be a bit strange and confusing at some point, but on the other hand, we just wanted to show how much, you know, like this band who have participated in it, you know, it's still part of the family. We never, you know, and we still like people might not know that, or at least it just naturally happens, you know. It's even not, it was not that kind of very planned ahead agenda of this, you know. Just it was like an idea culminated, you know. And this is a special show, special event, you know, Inferno Festival. So
Exactly.
it's a good opportunity, you know, to play with this kind of ideas. You know, here are fans, I think, so much appreciated it as well, you know. So, and I think any fan. And another thing, you know, like for instance with Maniac, you know, like we were departed for 10 years, so there was a generation grown up, you know, and we see it, you know, and I think that's also cool stuff that, you know, it's just, have him back, you know, and show like how that also that we are still here, you know. So
Absolutely.
that's what we love about this thing, you know, and that's why this band is like it's not never one person. It's like group of people who are all, I think, very special, and I'm so honored to be part of it, you know. And it's for me, it's like almost like there's a logo above us, you know, and just like the sun, just we just lead it, you know. It's just like it's manifest itself something, you know. And it might sound a bit like fucked up, but you know what I mean. It's
no,
like,
it doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's very.
I'm just trying to put in words, you know, how it is for me. It's kind of cosmic.
Cosmic and very. It sounds like there is a long, strong energy.
And of course, for instance, in the shows, especially like last night, I was thinking about the old members who passed away, you know, on stage, and for me it's important, you know, to invite them as well in myself, you know, or through, you know. So it's like everybody kind of been there.
That's beautiful.
It is. It is. It's
beautiful and intense.
I think it's natural for me.
Because it had the beautiful, empowering feeling. The whole set. It was not like any other show of the whole bill. Although the bill itself is good, and I wanted to ask you, what did you think about this 2016 edition of Inferno Metal Festival?
I think it's just amazing, because it's always been, you know, and it's a great festival. It's not that big as a size, you know. It's maybe a few thousand people, you know, but still it's so important. It's so strong, you know. Somehow the energy, you know, it's and the potential, and like with such bands, you know. And I love about like it's always extreme music only, you know. It's like so like no limit of like total free, open, you know, for. Like first time I played in Inferno was in 2004 with my that time band Aborim, and that was for us a great opportunity, and we were like pretty extreme and peripheral, you know, with our industrial metal, black metal stuff.
Yes,
and it was
awesome band.
Right.
I was not here, but I remember the band.
And it's a funny coincidence, like you talk about, because that time I was invited to Mayhem stage as well, you know. With at that time Sven was still singing, you know, Maniac, and I was singing with them like a guest song. So I don't know, it's just somehow it shows like how true, you know, the serpent, how time circulates, you know, and just
serpent. That's a good association. Absolutely. Absolutely. So how would you, I mean, you played in Inferno, this is your third time, so in 3 times, so many years. How would you describe the evolution of such an amazing event throughout the years?
It's I can see it's like being in my experiment, it's the way to maintain, I think you have to always like try to train yourself, you know, and practice and be into it totally, you know, and then I just see these bands, you know, like everything is just getting more secure and more strong, you know, like step by step. So everybody is just like having a diamond and just making it, and it's just shining more, like, you know, like the bands you mentioned, you know, it's amazing stuff like Nile Suffocation, even Mysticum was a great show, you know.
Yes.
Talking about the Boreum and Mysticum, there's a connection. I was just talking to Robin last night about it, that we were inspired by them back in the days. At least, you know, some of the guys were totally into
powerful
Mysticum.
connection, yes.
And, you know, decades like 2004-ish times, or actually it's from before, you know, like 90s, old Mysticum.
This is history, really.
Yeah, and that time, yeah, they were here as well, I think. But they didn't play, but the guys are here.
They were part of the
2004.
scene and behind, yes, absolutely. And speaking about festivals, you have been recently announced to be the final headliner of another important festival for Europeans, which is Temples Festival in Bristol. How did you feel about it when you were approached by the organizers?
You know, last year I played there with my other band, Sun, and that was a crazy show, actually.
I remember the show, the volumes and the smokes.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty extreme, and
yes.
I heard that some people almost got sick almost from the sun pressure and stuff, but you know, I mean, I think you know what you deal with, you know, when to come to the show. And we always recommend actually people to bring some earplugs, because that kind of music is like about to feel, you know, with your body as well, like the sound of the guitar, like hard to get over that sound, like volume and body and it's like so physical, you know, and like I think it caused like certain kind of trance state of mind and shit, you know. So I'm so happy about it. So I played on the festival and it was great, and that was crazy, really crazy. And now this year going back, I was like, right, cool.
Let's talk about discography, from The Mysteries of Satanas to Esoteric Warfare. There have been amazing albums. What about now? Are you working on new material?
Yeah, we are actually working on some live releases now, like,
perfect.
Because it's been some time, and you know, it's today it's different age actually for all this kind of business and all these things, but it's like, you know, now it's so much stuff by the phone, you know, everywhere online. So we felt like it's cool to, you know, time to time release something which actually people can see and hear what's going on, and we think it's like how it should be. So that's the whole point, because you can watch on YouTube anything, but still I think it's still like something what we think how it should be, you know, present to the people. So we are working on stuff like that, and of course sometime in a new record. It's been just very, very brief ideas, so it's nothing really concrete, but that's also, you know, part of the plan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, Attila, thank you so much for your time. It was a true honor, and we see you at Temple Fest very soon in May.
Thank you
so much. Thank you.